A crucial week in the global effort to end Russia's war against Ukraine, as President Trump plans to meet Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska on Friday to talk about a potential ceasefire. This will be Putin's first time in the U.S. in a decade. Ukraine's President Zelenskyy, meanwhile, not scheduled to be part of those talks, at least for now. Weijia Zhang is at the White House for us, covering it all. Weijia, good morning.
Good morning, Tony. Good morning, everybody. Sources familiar with the planning tell CBS News Vladimir Putin requested a one-on-one meeting with President Trump, but it is still possible Zelenskyy could be present. Over the weekend, the Ukrainian leader said any decisions without his country are decisions against peace.
Friday's summit will mark President Trump and Vladimir Putin's first in-person meeting since 2019. It comes during a tense time when Trump has grown increasingly frustrated with Putin over a lack of progress toward ending the war in Ukraine.
Vladimir Putin has been more difficult.
I'm very unhappy with them. There's no reason for this. I'm not so interested in talking anymore.
But on Friday,
I'll be meeting very shortly with President Putin.
Trump announced the two leaders would meet in Alaska. It was the same day Trump chose as a deadline for Russia to reach a peace deal or face harsh economic sanctions. That did not hold. Laying groundwork for the summit, Vice President Vance met with the Ukrainian delegation and the UK's foreign minister in London over the weekend. One sticking point will be the question of territorial concessions and land swaps.
We're going to get some back. We're going to get some switched. There'll be some swapping of territories to the betterment of both.
Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy declared Ukrainians will not gift their land to the occupier. And several European leaders said in a joint statement, "We remain committed to the principle that international borders must not be changed by force." On Face the Nation, NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte said the purpose of the summit is for Trump to gauge whether Putin wants to negotiate.
My absolute conviction on Friday is that this is President Trump making sure that Putin is serious. And if he is not, then it will stop there. If he is serious, then from Friday onwards, the process will continue. Ukraine getting involved, the Europeans being involved.
European allies also stressed the need for Ukraine to have robust and credible security guarantees. Zelenskyy says Moscow is dragging out the war, and he is pushing for tougher sanctions to cripple Russia's economy. In the meantime, the fighting continues on both sides. Gayle.
And people continue to die. It's so sad. Thank you very much, Weijia.